You ever see someone load up the bar like they're about to lift a truck, thinking they're training back? But all they're really training is their ego? And the wild part? They leave the gym feeling like they crushed it, while their back looks exactly the same, week after week. If you've been training for a while and still don't feel that deep, clean contraction in your lats, if your back still looks flat, with no width, no thickness, no definition, the problem probably isn't the weight. It's how you're choosing your exercises. Most back workouts out there? Straight up messy. Way too many exercises doing the same thing. Others? Completely useless for your current level. And worst of all, no one taught you how to use the right variations at the right time. But you're here now, and that means you're done wasting reps. This video is going to walk you through the 4 best back exercises that actually work. Whether your goal is to build raw strength, add mass and depth, or just rock that wide, dominant back that turns heads even under a hoodie. This isn't about drowning you in 20 variations you'll forget tomorrow. This is a clear, tested structure you can plug into your training right now. And yes, there are options for home workouts too. No excuses. And if you stick around till the end, 2 bonus exercises most people skip. But when you do them right, they might be the key to getting that crazy pump in spots you didn't even know you had. If this is already hitting close to home, hit that subscribe button. Because what's coming next might just change the way you train forever. Exercise 1. Pull down to the chest. There's a reason this move has been quietly used by some of the most sculpted backs in the game. Because when it's done right, it isolates and carves out the lats like few others can. But here's the kicker. Most people completely butcher it. They load the stack, grip wide, yank the bar down like they're starting a lawnmower, and then wonder why their back never grows. Truth is, they're just feeding their ego, not their muscles. To unlock the real power of this movement, you've got to shift your mindset. This isn't about moving weight from point A to B. This is about control, connection, and precision. The setup matters. Ditch the ultra-wide grip that crushes your shoulders. Instead, go with a neutral or medium-width grip, roughly shoulder width. This allows for a stronger, more natural pulling path that directs tension where it belongs, deep into your lats. And the angle of the pull? That's your cheat code. Don't stop at yanking the bar to the upper chest like everyone else. That range of motion is short and misses the point. Bring the bar down to the lower chest, closer to the base of the sternum. That tweak alone changes the entire game. It increases the stretch at the top, deepens the contraction at the bottom, and eliminates unnecessary strain on your traps and arms. Now, let's talk alternatives. Because no pulley machine isn't an excuse. Got a pull-up bar? Great. But stop thinking pull yourself up. Start thinking pull the bar down. Visualize the movement as an upside-down pull-down. Let your elbows drive the motion. This shifts the focus from your arms to your back, where it should have been all along. No pull-up bar? Grab a dumbbell and hit pullovers. Sure, it's not identical, but it targets a similar movement pattern, especially when performed with controlled form and deliberate tension. Lie on a bench or the floor, stretch the dumbbell behind your head, and pull it back over your chest with your lats doing the work. That vertical path? It's your link to width. This isn't just about choosing the right exercise. It's about executing with intent. If you treat pull down to the chest like just another cable move, you'll get just another average result. But if you approach it like a master craftsman, focused, controlled, strategic, you'll start to see your back transform from flat to freaky. Here's where most people screw it up. Exercise 2. Chest-supported bilateral row. This is where real thickness begins. You want a back that looks like armor plating? This is your tool. The chest-supported bilateral row isn't about throwing heavy weight around just to feel strong. It's about building density that shows up in every angle, every pose, and every t-shirt you put on. And when done right, it's like pouring concrete into the mid-back. Here's the beauty of this move. The bench or machine you're leaning on, that's not a crutch. That's strategy. It stabilizes your torso, shuts down momentum, and forces your back muscles to do the damn work. No swinging, no cheating, just pure focused contraction through your mid-traps, rhomboids, and rear delts. Now, let's get into the real magic. Elbow positioning. This isn't like lat training where you glue your elbows to your ribs. Here you want a slight flare, arms forming a V as they row back. That angle activates the muscle fibers that create depth across your entire mid-back. It's what gives that 3D look when you're viewed from the side. Don't have a machine? Doesn't matter. Set up on an incline bench with dumbbells. It's just as effective if you control the motion. Keep your chest pressed down, knees slightly bent, and let the dumbbells hang fully at the bottom before pulling with intent. Every rep should feel like you're stretching the muscles apart, then crushing them together. Even standing rows work if you don't have a bench. Just understand this. You're trading support for control. Bend at the hips, brace your core, and stay locked in. If your upper body is swinging like a pendulum, drop the weight. The goal isn't just to move iron, it's to create tension and time under load where it matters most. The takeaway? Most lifters train back like it's all about width, but true dominance comes from depth, from that inner density that makes your silhouette pop. And this movement? It's one of the fastest ways to get there, if you train it with precision, not pride. And the next part? That's where everything changes. Exercise 3. Single arm dumbbell row. This one separates the casual lifters from the ones who actually know how to build a back. The single arm dumbbell row isn't just a back day staple. It's a full-on diagnostic tool. It exposes weaknesses, builds symmetry, and lets you train with brutal precision. If your back feels uneven, or if you've hit a plateau, this is where you go to fix it. Here's the thing. Most people treat this as just another row. They set up sloppy, pull with momentum, and call it a day. But when you lock in the right form, it's like a laser-guided missile for your lats, traps, and even your core. This move does it all, if you know what you're doing. Start by locking your elbow to your side. No flaring out. No half-repping. The motion should feel like you're dragging your elbow straight back, almost scraping it along your ribs. And don't rush the return. The negative phase, when the dumbbell goes back down, is where you build tension and size. Control it. Feel it. Posture is everything here. Use a bench or a rack to support your offhand. Keep your back flat, your hips square, and your abs tight. That stable base lets you isolate the working side like a sniper. No twisting, no cheating. Just raw, focused pull. Now, if you're training standing with no support, that's cool, but you've got to brace harder. That means locked-in core, no hip shifting, no bouncing. You're not rowing for reps, you're rowing for results. Every inch of the pull should be deliberate and powerful. The best part? You don't need a gym for this to work. A single dumbbell and a sturdy surface are all it takes. And if you commit to mastering this one movement, your entire back game changes. Balance, coordination, strength, it's all baked into this exercise. And when you fix the imbalances, the rest of your lifts get stronger too. But the next movement? That's the finishing piece, the one most lifters overlook, but it can redefine how your entire back looks and feels. Exercise 4. Seated cable row. At first glance, this one looks basic. Simple setup, familiar motion. But don't let that fool you. The seated cable row, when performed with intent, delivers insane mid-back density and laser-sharp definition. It's the perfect finisher, not because it's easy, but because it hits hard when your back's already lit up. What makes this movement special is the horizontal line of pull. Instead of yanking the weight up or letting your body rock with each rep, your goal is direct. Pull toward your navel with control and constant tension. This angle lights up the center of your back like few other moves can, especially after you've pre-exhausted the lats with heavier lifts. Mistake number 1? Turning this into a swinging contest. If you're leaning all the way forward and jerking back just to move the stack, you've already lost. Reduce the weight, keep your torso relatively still, and let your back do the work. That's how you create mechanical tension, and that's how you grow. Another key detail, the return. Don't just let the handle fly forward. Control it. Stretch the lats fully, then explode back with precision. And when you reach the peak contraction, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, like you're cracking a walnut between them. That's the kind of engagement that builds real structure in your upper back. Training at home? You can replicate this with resistance bands anchored low, or dumbbells if you sit on the floor and row against your legs. Just make sure the pulling path stays horizontal and your form doesn't collapse. The tool doesn't matter. The intent does. By now, you've hit your back from top to bottom, side to side. But there's still one more layer to complete the look. A muscle that most lifters forget. And it's the one that actually gives your upper body that thick, powerful silhouette from the front and back. Let's close it out with a bonus that can seriously level up your physique. Bonus: dumbbell shrugs. If your goal is to build a back that dominates from every angle, you can't ignore the upper traps. And the simplest, most direct way to hit them? Dumbbell shrugs. But here's the problem. Most people do them wrong. They rush the reps, overload the weight, and turn it into a half-hearted shoulder twitch. That's not training. That's wasting time. To really make shrugs work, you need to shift your mindset from just lift to maximize contraction. Start by leaning slightly forward, just a few degrees. That tiny angle changes everything. It aligns your traps better and helps redirect the pull so you're not just lifting vertically, but diagonally backward, where the traps actually live. And forget about using monster weight. What matters is how you lift. Pull the dumbbells up slow. Squeeze your traps like you're trying to touch your ears. Hold at the top, then let them down slow. No bouncing, no momentum. Just raw tension, stretch, and squeeze. Another game changer? Let the dumbbells hang slightly away from your body, not right against your thighs. That small gap opens up the shoulder joint and reduces friction. It's safer, more effective, and gives you better leverage to hit the traps directly. Training at home? No problem. Fill a backpack, use water jugs, or grab anything with weight. The trap doesn't care what you're holding. It only cares how hard you contract it. The key is full range and full focus. No shortcuts. Why does this matter? Because big traps change everything. They improve your posture, protect your neck, and add that upper back armor plate look that makes every shirt fit tighter. Ignore them, and you'll always look incomplete, even if your lats are wide and your mid-back is thick. And now it's time to wrap this up and put everything together. A strong back doesn't come from throwing random exercises at the wall and hoping something sticks. It comes from strategy, from choosing movements that hit every part of your back and executing each one with purpose. And that's exactly what you've got now. With just 4 well-picked exercises: pull down to the chest, chest-supported row, single-arm dumbbell row, and seated cable row, you can build a back that's wide, thick, and powerful. A back that commands respect, even when you're just walking away. Most lifters waste time chasing variety, but smart lifters? They chase results. They train with clarity, with intent, and they understand that the details, grip, angle, control, make all the difference. And now, you've got the tools. You've got the structure. All that's left is to apply it. So here's the challenge. Stop going through the motions. Start training with precision. Feel every rep. Own every movement. And most of all, stay consistent. That's what separates the average from the unstoppable. What's the one thing you're changing in your training after this? If this video gave you at least one aha moment, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let's keep building this together.